Welcome to Car Flash, where the road meets the review. Today, we're diving into a vehicle that redefines luxury in the SUV market. Have the 2025 Genesis GV80. Genesis has been stepping up its game over the past few years, and with this latest refresh of the GV80, they're showing the world that they're not just keeping pace, they're setting the standard. Exterior: right off the bat, the 2025 GV80 catches your eye with its bold, commanding presence. The front end has undergone some subtle but effective changes. The signature crest grille is still front and center, but it's been slightly refined to look even more upscale. Flanking the grille are the split LED headlamps, a Genesis trademark, but now slimmer and sharper, giving the GV80 a more focused, aggressive expression. The front bumper has been reshaped too, adding a sporty tone with a hint of elegance. Every detail up front feels intentional, from the chrome accents to the air intakes that enhance both aesthetics and aerodynamics. Moving to the side, the proportions are just right. The 2025 GV80 rides on fresh new wheel designs, with options ranging from 20 to 22 inches, and they all carry a premium look that complements the SUV's refined body lines. The silhouette remains sleek and athletic, with a coupe-like roofline that manages to look dynamic without sacrificing rear headroom. The character lines that run from the front fender to the rear give it that sense of motion even when parked. And Genesis didn't shy away from detail. The chrome trim around the windows, the flush door handles, and the subtle badging all speak to the kind of craftsmanship you'd expect in a top-tier luxury SUV. At the back, the design is cohesive and clean. You'll notice the twin-bar taillights echoed the same design language as the front lights, tying the whole car together visually. The rear bumper has also been reworked slightly for a more planted stance. Integrated exhaust outlets give it that sporty yet luxurious finish, and the subtle roof spoiler adds just the right amount of flair without overdoing it. The GV80 doesn't shout, it speaks in a confident, refined tone. Now let's interior step inside, because this is where the 2025 GV80 really flexes its luxury credentials. Genesis has introduced a brand new interior layout that looks straight out of a concept car. The centerpiece is a massive 27-inch OLED widescreen that spans across the dashboard. It's crystal clear, responsive, and seamlessly blends the instrument cluster and infotainment system into one elegant piece. The materials used throughout the cabin are absolutely top-tier: a soft touch leather, open-pore wood, brushed aluminium, and even suede accents depending on your trim. It feels like a modern luxury lounge on wheels. The steering wheel has been redesigned, with a more futuristic two-spoke layout and haptic controls for cleaner usability. Even the air vents are tucked into the dashboard line for a minimalistic, uninterrupted look. And Genesis took a unique approach with the center console. It floats slightly, giving an airy feel, while still housing physical buttons for core functions, so you're not diving through menus just to adjust the climate. Comfort-wise, the GV80 continues to impress. Both the front and rear seats are plush, supportive, and available with heating, ventilation, and massage functions. In higher trims, rear passengers are treated to power reclining seats, privacy shades, and their own climate controls. Essentially first-class seating on four wheels. And yes, there's a third row option available, though it's best suited for kids or occasional use. For families or travelers, the cargo space is generous and easily accessible, especially with power folding rear seats that can be operated from the trunk. When it comes to performance, the 2025 GV80 keeps things smooth, composed, and quietly confident. Genesis offers two engine options. The base powertrain is a 2.5-liter turbocharged inline-4 making 300 horsepower, and if you want more grunt, there's the 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 that produces a healthy 375 horsepower. Both are mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission that shifts smoothly and decisively. Whether you're cruising down the highway or navigating city traffic, the GV80 delivers a ride that's calm, quiet, and incredibly refined. Thanks to the updated suspension tuning and optional electronically controlled dampers, The GV80 absorbs bumps effortlessly while still maintaining great body control around corners. All-wheel drive is available and recommended, especially if you're in an area that sees winter weather. Steering is light but accurate, making the GV80 easy to maneuver despite its size, and the available drive modes let you tailor the experience from comfort to sport, depending on your mood. Genesis also stepped up its game with driver assistance features. The GV80 comes loaded with highway driving assist, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, blind spot monitoring with camera views, and even a remote smart parking system. The augmented reality navigation system is also worth mentioning. It overlays real-world images with navigation cues to guide you turn by turn like something out of a sci-fi movie. So, how much does all this cost? Well, pricing for the 2025 Genesis GV80 starts around $59,000 for the base 2.5T model and can climb to about $80,000 if you go all in with the 3.5T Prestige trim and all the bells and whistles. Compared to its German rivals, think BMW X5, Mercedes GLE, or Audi Q7, the GV80 offers a ton of value. You're getting similar levels of luxury, tech, and performance, but at a noticeably more attractive price point. To wrap things up, the 2025 Genesis GV80 is not just a great SUV, it's a statement. It shows that Genesis is not content being just an alternative to the established luxury brands. They're aiming to be the benchmark. The design is bold without being flashy, the interior is futuristic and opulent, and the performance is balanced and refined. Whether you're commuting, road tripping, or just enjoying the drive, the GV80 delivers in all the ways that matter. If you're shopping in the midsize luxury SUV space, this one absolutely deserves a test drive. Genesis continues to rise, and the GV80 is proof that they're not just participating, they're competing at the highest level. Thanks for watching Car Flash. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the best cars on the market, and let us know in the comments, would you choose the GV80 over its German rivals? See you in the next one.